Hi, I am Sai Prashant Tadapala. Today our concept is on security testing. Security testing in non-functional testing. In non-functional testing, as we know, this non-functional testing is done with respect to customer expectations. We need to notice this point here every time. Non-functional testing is done with respect to customer expectations. Functional testing is done with respect to customer requirements. So this non-security testing is one of the subcategory in the non-functional testing. So now let us continue to security testing. Security testing is also called as penetration testing. Okay, then who performs this security testing? Scrum team tester. Scrum team tester is going to perform this security testing or penetration testing. Okay, so the Scrum team tester is going to perform security testing over sprint by following some subtests. Scrum team tester is performing security testing over the sprint. But in security testing, there are some subtests are there. Subtests were they were like this. First one is authorization testing. We can say like this: authorization or authentication testing. Then next one is access control testing. After that, encryption and decryption testing. These are the three subtests are conducted over the sprint. That is what the security testing. These three are the security tests. Okay, first of all we continue with the authorization testing. Let us continue with authorization, or else you can say like this: authentication. Authorization testing. Okay. Now let us see a small example here. See, I am opening Gmail website. In Gmail, to log into this Gmail we need credentials. So this is the user ID and this is the password. For suppose I am not the valid user, I am invalid user, I am entering invalid password here and attempting to enter into the website. Then what will happens? It won't match with the credentials which are already existing in the database. Then you will get the wrong password, try again, like this kind of message. If you provide the valid input as a password, then it will automatically log into the website. This is what I mean about authorization or authentication testing. And I would like to continue with one more example now. Okay, that is, see, in this, let us see, in a house, this is the house. In this house, family means father, mother, children. This is the family. Okay, watchman is there, milkman is there. Okay, now the father and mother both are employees. Both are employees. Children is going to school. So before they are leaving the home, they used to lock their house. This lock is carrying three keys. Three keys. One with father, second one with mother, and third one with children. Now see here. To get into this house, father can get into the house by using this key as a user ID and password. Okay. Mother can get into this house by using the key as a user ID and password by unlocking the lock. And children also can get into the house by using the key which he is having as a user ID and password, unlock the door and he'll get into it. But whereas watchman and milkman can't enter into the house. Why? Because they don't have the keys. Even they try to attempt the invalid keys, then they will get the authentication or authorization failed message. Okay, this is what I mean to describe about authorization or authentication testing. Okay, now see here, access control testing. The same example, access control testing. Now let us see here. Now with a family, see, this is the house. Here one locker is there in the home, at the home, one locker. Okay. Now see here. Family comprises of father, mother, children. These are the participants. Next to participant is relatives. Next to watchman, milkman. See, father, mother and children. See. Now, who can access this locker? Who is having the access right? Means father is having access right, mother is having access right, and children is having access right. So, father can access the locker which is inside the home. Mother can access the locker. Children can access the locker. But relatives cannot access the locker. Watchman cannot access the locker. Milkman cannot access the locker. This is one scenario. Next scenario, who can get into the house? Father can unlock the door and get into the house, mother can get into the house and children can get into the house. Even relatives can also get into the house. Whereas watchman cannot get into the house, milkman cannot get into the house. Watchman, here you see, this is the compound, who perform security duty, who can watch the house. This is the watchman duty, that is his right, access right. Milkman access right is to deliver the milk. This is how their access rights varies for separate users. For father, mother and children there are separate access rights, and relatives having separate accessibility rights. Watchman and milkman having separate accessibility rights. This is one of the real-time example. Now come to the website. Now see here. See, this is the website. Let us assume this is the J2 website. Who can access this J2 website? Students. Students can access the J2 website. Faculty, F means faculty can access the J2 website. Principal can access the J2 website. And admin can access the J2 website. This is the login user ID. This is the UID. Password, login. Now see, access rights I am discussing now. See, who is access control? Student can perform, he can log into the website and perform read operation. Faculty can perform read and write operations. Principal can perform read and write operations. Admin can perform read, write and updation operations. Okay, now see, now observe clearly here. See, as a Scrum team tester, we need to test the sprint or software. Like suppose this website is one of the sprint. So, as a Scrum team tester, we need to test either student is able to access read option or not. Either student is able to access read option and also write option, also write and update options are also working. That he need to test as a Scrum team tester. For suppose other than read options, write and update options are working means, then he need to raise a defect. Okay, in the next scenario, faculty read option and write option are working or not. This is what as a Scrum team tester need to test. For suppose read option only working, write option not working means, again you need to raise the defect. Now see principal. For principal, read and write options both are not working. Then you need to raise the defect. In general, read and write options should work. For admin, read, write and update operations update options. These three options are working, no need to raise defect. For suppose read and write only working, update option is not working, then you need to raise the defect. This is what the job of Scrum Team Tester. This is how we need to test the security testing. That is the access control testing. Clear? Now next one. The last test in the security testing, that is encryption, and E stands for encryption and D stands for decryption. Encryption and decryption testing. See, encryption and decryption testing. So in this, okay, let me take some real time example in general. See, as all of you know, Romeo, Juliet. Okay, see, let us take Romeo here, left side, Juliet, right side. Now, in middle, in between Romeo and Juliet, family, friends, neighbors, and relatives are there. So Romeo is Romeo required to send a message to Juliet. Romeo want to send message to Juliet. In general, if you send the message directly, I love you, as a original text to the Juliet, means in between, if family or friends or neighbors or relatives if they check that message, they easily understand what is the message in that. Okay, so for that there is one technique is there. See, Romeo is sending message AB AC. This is the message. Let us suppose assume. Okay, let us assume this is one word. This is the original text. Original text is AB AC. This original text is encrypted. E stands for encryption. Encrypted to ciphertext. Ciphertext means the inner meaning of the text is hidden by using the numeric format 1, 2, 1, 3. So now the ciphertext after encryption, the ciphertext will be sent to the Juliet. Ciphertext is forwarded to Juliet. So in between, family, friends, neighbors, relatives, if they try to check this, hack this message, means ciphertext, means there won't be no use, because the original text is hidden by numeric ciphertext. So usually they won't understand the message. Okay, like this, Romeo is sending request. Request is sent. So now, how Juliet will understand this message? So to Juliet, the message is here sent in this way, like this. Of the ciphertext is at the site of Juliet. This is decrypted. This message is decrypted to original meaning, original message. That original message is AB AC. See, AB AC. Now understood? So now Juliet will receive the message, original message. This is the original message or original text. See, this is the original text at the site of Romeo, original text at the site of Juliet. In between, if someone try to hack that information, means the ciphertext will be revealed. The ciphertext won't be useful to the family, friends and neighbors. They won't understand that meaning. At the same way, from Juliet so now Juliet received the request, no? Juliet is sending the response. So Juliet also send the response similarly, like this. So the original text is ABAA. Okay, let us say ABAA. This is encrypted. Here it is encrypted to ciphertext. This is the response. Juliet is sending the response. So this is encrypted to, text is encrypted to ciphertext. Ciphertext 1, 2, 1, 1. Ciphertext. This is the CT means ciphertext. And while coming to Romeo, Romeo will receive the original message. How? Again here decryption will goes on. Decryption is going on. Decryption. and the text is converted to original text. Original text means there AB, AA. Romeo will receive the response from Juliet like this. Like this, the encryption and decryption process is followed here. So now the job of Scrum Team tester is he need to test either the encryption and decryption is working or not between the X and Y, between the Romeo and Juliet in this sprint, developer sprint, between Romeo and Juliet, either this encryption and decryption is working or not. This is how, as a Scrum Team tester, he need to perform test over the sprint. These are the 3 tests, sub-tests in the security testing. Thank you.